Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Palantir just several days ago, to be precise on November the 20th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $165.42 at regular hours and at $171.8 at pre-market hours. And my main assumption was that we were and we still are in this ABC correction to the downside. It is the correction wave from its all-time high from roughly 210, I believe, dollars mark, and we were forming the A wave, the B wave, and we were in the process of forming the C wave. And I expected the breakout below $163 mark, and the range of about $143 to $145 could be the level of support, the point of control from which we might have a trend reversal. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of Palantir, and I made my previous video when the price was at $171 price point. And since I made this video, this asset went lower. It broke this level of support of $163 with the flying colors and landed at the range of about $147. And guys, this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to receive this type of call to actions pretty much on a risk-free 100% money-back guarantee basis with the Black Friday 50% discount, you can just subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account with limited time offer, Black Friday 50% discount. And guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my safe haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Here are just a few of my trade results from the first half of October. But don't wait, this offer is available for a limited time only. Once the spots are filled, enrollment will close. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
So, and on today's video, I will show you what crucial levels do we have from the price action, what should we expect next from the fundamental standpoint, and how we can benefit out of its movements. So, first of all, I want to pay attention to the general sentiment related to Palantir stock, and to do so, you can type in Google search bar PLTR stock and switch to news tab folder, and you will see several recent news. And guys, this is a quite interesting news. This is the pretty much the summary of its fundamental updates, and I have to admit that in general this article explains very good the price and the fundamental news that might be the catalyst for this asset. But at the same time, I see that Palantir is quite overvalued stock, especially if you take a look at the financials, and if you take a look at the overview, you can see that price to earnings ratio is 382, and it is extremely high even at this point, right after its substantial decline from the top to this level. This asset lost 1/3 of its value. So guys, I have to admit that we can achieve the relief in these quite high numbers by two basically actions. Action number one, this asset should go lower in its price, and in this case the price to earnings ratio will be much lower. Or this company can improve its financials, can acquire more customers, and can achieve their medium and long-term goals. And in this case, the price to earnings ratio will also be lower. And I think the real path is some kind of combination of these two options. And that is why, guys, technical analysis in these cases works perfectly well. On top of that, I want to pay attention to the list of institutional investors who want to hold Palantir in their investment portfolios. You can see that despite the quite high prices and despite the substantial decline for the last month, the number of institutional investors who want to hold Palantir in their investment portfolios is still extremely high. It is at all-time high level. And the most recent activity, you can find it right here, is also, well, I don't want to tell you that it is more bullish or more bearish. It is mixed findings, but in general you can see that a lot of companies still hold their position, and this is nothing else but a rebalancing of the portfolios of some analytic firms. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, first of all, let's delete unnecessary tools. I don't need this tool, I don't need this triangle. We already had a breakout out of this formation, and we have this A, B and C correction to the downside, and let me dig deeper inside the C wave. You know that C wave should have a 5-wave structure strictly, and right now we have, well, in my opinion, we don't have one wave. We have something like this. It is a shape of diagonal, and potentially we might see another leg to the downside. But at the same time, guys, I can count this movement to the downside differently. This is option number 2. This might be first wave, second, third, fourth, and fifth, and if so, this is the bottom of the C wave, and in this case it shouldn't retest $143 mark anymore, and from this level we might see this type of movement. From this bottom, it is the first attempt to break its previous swing high, then it should be a retracement, and another attempt to break certain levels, another retracement, and another leg to the upside. We have to have 5-wave structure in this movement, and if it happens, guys, it will be a very indicative sign that the bottom is in, a local bottom for the structure is in. And when we see 3-wave structure to the downside right after these first 5 waves, we can anticipate that somewhere here, and it is not the exact price point, it is just a blueprint of its potential movements. Somewhere here we might see the perfect level of accumulation for Palantir in the medium-term perspective. Let's delete all these tools and let me show you what crucial levels do we have right now for Palantir. And guys, first of all, I want to still pay your attention to these two swing lows. If I turn off all the tools, you can see that this asset hit exactly this previous swing low and had a bounce, and the crucial point that I marked as the potential price target is $141 to $143. It is the one-to-one extension if it is a wave, B wave and C wave. And yes, technically speaking, I showed you that we had and we still have two options of either one more leg to the downside, or we might see a retracement that shouldn't break this bottom. And in this case, guys, I believe that in the foreseeable future, I believe in the upcoming week or so, this asset should go lower, but if we rely on the more bullish count, it shouldn't break this bottom. And in this case, somewhere in the levels, let's do some measurements. If it is the bottom of the wave and if it is the top, somewhere around $155, it can be the trend reversal. That will be the indicative sign of its bullishness. Otherwise, if it breaks this bottom, guys, we can anticipate the retest of this previous bottom, and we can anticipate the reaction somewhere around $143 mark again. So that is why, guys, I still think that Palantir is very bullish in the long-term perspective. That is why I don't sell any shares of Palantir. And the only problem is that in the short-term perspective, it is very difficult to assume how deep this asset might go. And yes, in general, it is quite easy to predict when the trend reversal happens if we have more clear structure and if we have more clear indicators that shows kind of overbought condition of this asset. But if it is in consolidation, it is very difficult to rely on certain levels and on certain predictions. That is why be cautious, and if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium